Morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, we are also fine.
Very good to hear.
So nice to see you after a long time.
What did you say?
Nice to see you after a long time.
Yes, I'm laughing. Early morning. Having my breakfast.
Yeah,
A question. Having my breakfast.
yeah. So how is your pet cat? And I have seen it before. A long time ago, actually, I happened to see your pet cat. Yeah, I can see the cat which is.
Good morning.
Yeah. So yeah,
Hello.
how is the COVID-19 situation in your country? Is there any improvement?
The figures are flattening, and because we are not allowed to go out in the evening, we are getting vaccinated, and but the British virus is much more, how you say it, spreading really fast. Yeah. So and we are
Sorry.
and people are we get tested whenever you want you can get a test. So that is it.
Okay, I'm sorry for giving you some inconvenience. One or two girls actually they have not muted their microphone. That's why it created a mess here. So some of the students are, I think, unfamiliar with the using options. That's why they actually unmuted their microphone. Yeah.
There's no problem.
Yeah, Mass actually, when it comes to the situation in India, we are completely, I think, the restoration. I think we are completely back to normalcy. Everything is normal here in India.
That is
We
good.
have started going to school way back in the month of November. Still, there are no more possible cases being reported in elsewhere in the region. So we're all doing well in the corona front, and there
That
is
is
no
good.
possibility of second wave. I think second wave is also not going to hit us. So we are all doing well. I think fortunately, but vaccination process has started. So I'm sure that frontline workers, especially the nurses and some other frontline workers, are yeah. Don't,
But so you don't wear
don't
a
you guys?
mask? You don't wear a mask outside?
No, we don't.
We mask the whole
In
time.
fact, we are
Also,
not using mask and we are not using sanitizers either. So we are simply going out without taking any precautionary measures. But
okay.
still, we have our own fears. But by and large, situation is very normal in India. Okay.
Good to hear.
So,
Shall I show you something?
mask.
Are there still
Yeah,
more
please.
students coming?
Yes, please. You can.
Okay. Let me put the link in. Here we are. Well, good morning. I will show you something what you can do at home. And because you're on the phone, it is difficult to do it right away. Or when you are behind the computer, you can do it at the same time. But I will do it really slowly. And it is like a tutorial. So you know where you go to. So you can do when then this call is finished, then you can do it again. So it is a really creative one, and you can make a game and you can play it on your phone, which is really fun to do. So I will put a link in the screen in the chat, so you can do it again when I'm not here. And here's the chat. It is also on the same website where you can code the microbit, but this is an arcade game. You can make an arcade game. So I will share my screen, and then you will see the same thing. Yeah.
Students are requested to click the link given in the chat box. All can click the chat box. Am I right? Follow Moss.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I'm requesting all my students to click the link. Yeah. So
Yeah.
mask is as also. Yes.
So you can do it now, or you can just look at my screen. That's fine with me too. Or you can do it at the same time. So this is the website of MakeCode, where you can do the microbits, you can do Minecraft, you can do Lego Education, but we're going to do the arcade game. So here's the arcade game. And then this is a different kind of games what you can play and make, and you can play it on your phone, and you even can buy like an old Atari game console. You can even buy it and play it on that one. But in there is a kind of a microbit. So what we go here are tutorials. So different kind of tutorials what you can do. But we will do the chase the pizza, because that's a very easy one. And you can choose a tutorial in blocks, JavaScript, or Python. So we will do the blocks because that is the most easy one. But if you want to, you can do it in JavaScript. When you've done this, you can do it in JavaScript too, of course. So it's all up to you, whatever you want. So we will start do in the block. Here you see what we're going to do. We're going to draw a figure, a smiley face, and he will chase the pizza. And every time he touches the pizza, you get a point, but he has to get the pizza within 3 seconds. You see, this is counting down. So this is a perfect way to make a game, because you can win and you can lose. That's the important part. And you can tweak it that it can be more, it's getting more and more difficult when you get in a more different level. So I press start, and here is what you see. So here you see it is like, it's 20 levels, what you have to do, or 90 levels, and then you have it all. So here are all the levels. And we start in the number 1, in the number 2 level already. So on start, and he will say here, open the scene toolbox. So here's the scene toolbox. And set a background color and put it in on start. So you have it here completely, what you have to do. And then you say, click on next. So I say next. So now we will do and change the background. I say here, change the background. What color do you want? What color has to be, the game has to be? What do you prefer? Red, blue, black?
Okay, which color you want? Would like to see the background?
What color do you want? Shall we do like a light blue? Like this
Pink,
one?
ma'am.
Pink?
Pink.
Pink. Very good. Yes.
Pink, ma'am.
Yes.
Pink.
It will be, you see, it changes to pink immediately if
Pink,
you want it. And you can change it again if you want to. So here I say next. So we go to level 4 now, you see? So it is different kind of levels. Now he say, open the sprite toolbox. Here is the sprite toolbox. And drag the first block, set my sprite, into the start block. So we're going to make a sprite. And the sprites are in the games always the person, all the things that are in the games, they're called sprites. So all the people or the points and the enemy, they're all called sprites in games. So if you Google for sprites online, you see lots and lots of different kind of drawing for that. So, and he will create, so, but there's nothing in here. So because we haven't picked a sprite yet. So I click on next. Yeah. And he said, draw a player character by clicking on the gray square. So I can go click on here and I can make a drawing. For instance, let's make a flower. What shall I make? A smiley face or a flower? Or I'm not so good in drawing, so.
Yeah. Students, which one you want to draw? Flower or smiling face? What's your choice?
Flower.
Smiley face.
Flower, sir.
Flower.
Flower, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
make flower. So it's just, you can change it later and I will show you later how you can do it. So this is my flower, I say done. And then you will see the flower will come into my, here you see it, see, it's very small, but that's usually very small. It doesn't matter, yeah? So my flower is there, and then say open the controller and move my sprite with the button. So here is open, here's the sprite. And then he said move with the button. So here it is, yeah. So I can go like this in the screen. And I can also go with up and down and back. So I can move my sprite like this. You see? So it is moving. You see we're on level 4 now, 6 already. I go next. Yeah. Now I have to make an enemy, of course, because the flower, she has to eat something. So I open my sprite again and I say set my sprite. So I put another sprite in. Here it is. Or B. It will be something like that. Yeah. So I say next. Here it is. Oh, here it is, rename the variable. I did that already. So we can go to the next. So you can give it a name. Here is my sprite. You can give it your own name too. Yeah, if you want to. Okay, till next. And then here, set the pizza. So for me, it is the bees in the player. Yeah. And it has to be not here the player, but it has to be the food. So it has like a different way how it will react when they touch us later. So next, I go here to the make a figure already, and I go to my asset, my gallery. So I can pick a drawing. There are lots of drawings in here already. So I can pick one. Instead of drawing one, I can pick one. For instance, he has to get the fish for me, you see? So you see the fish, and under there is the flower, you see? But the fish isn't doing anything yet. So we go next, yeah. And then, okay, and now here open sprites, and he said when, this one. So when the sprite touches the other sprite, you see, when the sprite touches the other sprite, something has to be done. Yeah, so you can put it everywhere you want. Something has to be done. So on the sprite overlaps, and then here is the player, and I have to change this one into the food. So when the player touches the food, you see here is the food and there's the player. So I go to the next. So when the player overlaps with the pizza, open the info toolbox. Here you see info. I press here on the info, and then I can say change score. And you will see the score goes here very quickly, high, 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 high. You see here, because the flower is under there. But when a flower touches the shark, the score goes up. So this is not a game yet. Yeah, we still have to make it a little bit more exciting. I go here for the next. Yeah, and then we say the position of the pizza, and here it is the shark here, not B, but I will change it, rename in shark. Then we know what we're talking about. The shark. Let's change the position of the shark at a random location. So we open sprites again, and here it is set my position here. Here. And then I go to next. Set not, but set the, change the shark has to go. Here you say when the touches, the shark go to the left because that's position 0, 0. You see 0, 0. Here you see. And then here we say pick random. So we put it in pick random like that, both pick random. So he will go to random somewhere in the field, but we have to change the X and the X and the Y coordinates. We still have to change that one. So first we say, because this screen is 160 by 120. So here we say pick random from 10 till 160. And the other one will be 10 till 120. So, if I touch with the flower, I touch the shark will go somewhere else, you see? It will change it randomly somewhere in the screen. Because I put the random 10 to 160 and 10 to 120. So we're almost there, 2 more things because we want to have some sound, of course. Here it is start a countdown. So now we say with the info, we say start a countdown here. So he has to get the shot within 3 seconds or else the game is lost. So now you see there is a time running here. Now the game is over because I didn't get the shark within the 3 seconds. So we can start again by clicking. Yeah, here it starts again, you see? So now, when I say next, congratulations, you have made it, yeah? You have finished the game. And then you can go for the highest score. So here I can say finish. And then here I can say publish the project. And then here I get a QR code. So if I put my phone on the QR code, we will read it and you can play it on your phone. Or I can give this code now in the chat. I can put it in the chat. So, I have to do that later. I have it now. So I will put it in the chat so you can play it. Because now we have finished the game. Now you have all the blocks what you can use to make the game more interesting. For instance, I can say, I want to have a sound if we touch each other. Oh, for Lynn here in. You see, you can have a sound. Or if you want to have like a more, like you want to change the color, for instance. If the color is changed, or you want to change the sprite from the flower into, let's pick one. So you see, you can change it all very quickly. Here you are, yeah. So you can add more and more things, and here are also with, is it with the sprite? Yes, with the sprite you can add some animations too. See if I can see it here. When it touches, I want to have like a spray effect. You see? Here you are. He's having a spray effect. You see? Or here you say, I want to have a fountain, and it will change into a fountain. You see, it is a fountain now. So you can make many different things if you want to. Yeah. So oh, here is stop sharing. Yes.
Thank you for sharing. Very informative and very interesting game. So definitely,
I put the link. I put the link from the game I made. I put it in the chat now. So if they click on this link, they have the ready-made game already, and then you can change it on your phone, and you can play it on your phone, and you can share it with other friends what they have made. And which is really cool is that you can make very easy a game like this, and you can follow the steps. So, and there are more tutorials. This is the most simple one, but you can make more and more different kind of games in this way, and you can make it on your phone or on a tablet or on your computer, and you can play it. So you learn the basics of making and creating a game and being creative and having fun and playing on your phone with the game you made yourself.
So, would you like to interact with my students? Would you like to interact with my students?
I don't hear it. Sorry. Yeah.
Would you like to interact with my students?
Yes. If some students they made it. If there's some students, what did you like? Are you going to do it when I'm gone? Are you going to try it, or are you making it already?
Jagadish, would you like to introduce yourself first? Jagadish.
Yes, sir. My name is Gattu Jagadish. My hobbies are reading books, playing games, and watching TV.
Okay.
My future ambition is to become a army person.
Okay.
So for Palani, would you like to ask a question? And he is a youngest in this entire June class. So would you like to ask any question from your side, Palani?
Have you tried to make a game already, or what kind of games are you playing?
Jagadish, what kind of games are you playing?
I play Subway Surf, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
And have you ever made an own computer game already? Is it?
Jagadish, have you ever made a computer game? In fact, Poloni, he doesn't have any computer. He has only a smartphone. So only with the help of smartphone, he's able to connect with farmers.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah.
That was next. Kaushik, it's your turn. Try to introduce yourself first.
Hello, my name is K. Kaushik Sai Bhavan. My hobbies are watching TV, playing games, and reading books. My future ambition is an police officer.
What is your future ambition?
Police officer.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. And why do you want to become that?
Because that is good job.
A good job. A good job. Very good.
Yeah. Kaushik, I have a question for you. So you are saying that it's a good job. In compared to the other professions, there are many good jobs are there actually. In the society, we have many respectable and very good jobs are there. So what is the reason? What is the reason for leading you to opt this job? Is there any inspiration? Is there anyone who is behind you? And is there any inspirational story? Or has anybody inspired you? What exactly the reason for choosing this particular profession? Then while there are many other professions left.
I like the job because I inspire Kiran Bedi.
Kiran Bedi. Okay. So Faloni Mas, actually Kiran Bedi is one of the dynamic IAS officer, and she created. She was in news many times because of her dynamism, because of her administrative qualities. So he says that he got inspiration from that madam Kiran Bedi, and who was once an IT officer.
Was a question for me? I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
not question for you. Actually, he got inspired from one of the IPS officer who worked a long time in India, and she created her own image being a IPS officer in India, and she was in news because of her dynamic decisions. So this fellow,
Okay.
this young got inspired by that dynamic officer, Kiran Bedi, and he wants to prove what he is when he has that opportunity of being the IPS officer. Next, Varshita, it's your turn.
Yes,
Varshita.
Yes, sir. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you, ma'am?
Very good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you. My name is Vashita. I'm studying 9th grade. My hobbies are reading books and spending with my family. Can I ask a question, ma'am?
Yes.
How can we improve English language?
By talking to people in English or talking to your friends in English with every subject you want, because then your language will improve. Then you can make a joke in English, which is important, I guess, and you get much more vocabulary. So you will learn much more words. Listen to English movies, and don't, how you say it, don't let or don't read the subtitles in Indian, but listen to the English movies. Then you will improve a lot of English, I guess. English songs, singing English songs, knowing what you're saying. So
Thank you.
very good. Good question.
Neeraj, it's your turn. Neeraj, are you there?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
My name is Neeraja. I'm studying 9th class. My hobbies are watching TV and playing games.
Okay.
What is your mother tongue?
Neeraj, your voice is breaking. You have very poor network connectivity.
What is your mother tongue? What is your mother tongue, ma'am?
Am I a mother? I'm a mother. Yes. We have 4 children. Yeah.
Paloni, actually, her question is what language do you speak in your country? That is what her question. What is your mother tongue?
Oh, mother tongue. Okay. We speak Dutch. En dat is heel anders dan Engels. But we are very close to England. And all the movies on our Dutch television are in English. So we don't, we subtitled it. So we don't translate it into Dutch. We subtitled a lot. So usually all the songs on the radio are in English. So, and we start teaching children how to do English when they are from the age of 4 already. Yeah.
So, Taslima,
but we have a terrible accent. We have a terrible accent always.
No, I don't think so. Taslima, it's your turn.
Yeah, well, I think so.
Taslima.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
My name is Taslima. I am studying 7th grade. My hobbies are reading books and playing games. Can I ask a question, ma'am?
Yes.
How to improve communicative skills, ma'am? Communicative skills.
I'm sorry. What is your question?
How to improve communicative skills?
There is an echo. Echo is coming from your side. You just mute your microphone. I understood your question. I will ask your question on your behalf. So don't worry. Just mute your microphone. Paloni, actually, her question is how to improve her communicative skills.
I'm sorry, what is the question again?
How can she improve her communicative skills? How can she improve her communicative skills? Communicate.
Okay,
skills.
sorry. Yes, communicate. Just by listen to English, like I said, to English movies, or talk English to each other and say how they can improve things. So start really small and then just try to talk English for a full day. I think you learn a lot by that, because then you learn, give me the milk, or what time is it, or those normal things, and then it get more and more fluently. But it is difficult to learn a language.
I have to tell you one thing. These children actually who are part of this particular Zoom class are very much interested in improving their communicative skills. But still, there are many students away from the Zoom class, even though they have the smartphones, they are still away from this Zoom class. And they have not understood the importance, the very importance of these communicative skills. Even though I have been organizing these Zoom classes for almost 2-3 years time, but still there are many students who are still away from the Zoom classes. So what do you suggest the children to convey the importance of this particular sessions to the other students? And what do you say about your message? Would you like to give a message to my children so that they can carry that message to the other students and the importance of communicative skills?
Yeah, it is the same problem in Holland, that children are a lot on their phone and don't communicate so much anymore. So, but it is important to talk. So here in Holland, parents are kind of strict about using your smartphone, not during dinner time, not when you go to bed, but you have to leave your phone downstairs, not next to your bed, because then you keep on scrolling and don't get enough sleep. But it is difficult because it is for me the same. I'm a lot on my phone, and you too, because we always talk on our phone. I notice you're always there. So it is difficult because it is a way to communicate too, but don't forget that the talking is also very important. And talking in another language, then you learn a lot.
Kusma, are you there? Can you interact with ma'am? Kusma, Venkateswana Lakshmi, or Beg, Saraswat Beg. Anyone can interact with ma'am.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
My name is Firas Abel. I am studying 7th grade. My hobbies are reading books and playing games.
Okay.
Ma'am, I will ask you one question.
Yes.
What is your favorite hobbies, ma'am?
My hobbies? I love to make things with the microbits. So I love to tinker, really make things with electricity and coding and figure out how it has to work. So I make lots of things. I think I showed you one time, this is a small thing I made. So there are servo motors in there. If I attach a microbit to it, the hands will go up and down, up and down. So that's what I love to make. So I make many, many things. Now, here is, you see here, there are microbits. So and when I said it, the hands will go up and down and it will dance on the music. And then I put some nice music under there, edit it, make a movie. Just have fun.
Yes, Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. It was a pleasure.
Lohit Vijay Chandra. Are you there? Lohit Vijay Chandra. So unmute yourself. Lohit Vijay Chandra, unmute yourself first of all. If you want to speak with ma'am, you have to unmute your microphone. Yes.
Sir, yes,
You
sir.
can interact with ma'am.
Yes, sir,
Hello.
ma'am.
Unmute yourself
Hi,
first.
hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, I ask one question. What is your favorite game?
What is my favorite game?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm addicted to it. Wait. Craft Candy.
Yes, ma'am.
A Craft Candy on my phone. It's terrible. It's really terrible.
What about your favorite game? What about your favorite game on phone?
My favorite game is the Temple Run.
Fengura. Okay.
What do you want to be when you grow up? What's your future ambition?
Software engineering.
Software engineer. Very good.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
You can practice now, yeah? Making a
Yes,
game.
ma'am.
Yeah. Because coding is the basic of everything. Learning how to code.
Kusma Kumari. Kusma Kumari, it's your turn. Next.
Yes, sir.
Kusma Kumari.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Kusma. I'm studying.
Hi.
Can I ask one question?
Yes.
How to improve English writing?
How do you improve English writing? By reading
How to
English.
improve?
Yeah.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
got it.
By
Kumari, she
reading
got it.
English.
Okay.
Okay,
If you read English and write small stories in English,
okay, ma'am.
by reading English, you improve a lot of writing English.
Next.
So, but that's
Thank you, ma'am.
very good.
Next, Venkateswara Lakshmi. Joshmita, get ready. Joshmita, you also get ready. Venkateswara Lakshmi was.
Hi.
Yes, sir. Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
My name is Nagalakshmi. I am studying in 7th grade. My hobbies are reading books and playing games.
Okay.
My future ambition is. My name is Nagalakshmi. I am studying in 7th grade. My hobbies are reading books and playing games. My future ambition is to become a maths teacher.
Oh, a math teacher. Really? You love math? Do you like math? You like to make.
Venkateswara Lakshmi, what's your question?
My question:
So,
what
do
is
you like
your
math?
favorite?
Ask one more time.
What is your favorite food, ma'am?
My favorite food?
Food.
Yes, ma'am.
Sushi. Japanese sushi. I love to make it myself and eat it. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
And what is your favorite food?
Lakshmi, what's your favorite food? It seems that your favorite food.
My favorite food, brinjal curry, ma'am.
What is in there? Yeah.
Yeah. Joshmita, it's your turn. Can you be available, Joshmita? So, Faloni, actually, everybody has taken their turn and they have asked their own individual questions. So, we have just 1 minute time is left. Could you please give a final message within a few seconds only we have left? Could you please give a final message to my students? Faloni?
For me, just whatever you want to do, just follow your heart. Because when you really are into it, you get the best out of it. So I changed jobs a few times, and every time I thought, this is really what I want to do. And then you get passionate and people like how you talk, and then you can get them positive thinking about it too. If you do a job what you don't like, stop it and try something new, even if it is unsecure in money. Just